Welcome to the State of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fox.
And we would like to welcome everyone here for another fun-filled episode of the State of Synth. I don't know why I just did that. I'm just having fun, man. I'm having a little beer here. Not a lot. I got myself in trouble when I did the little broadcast with Megan McDuffie, but, you know... said a few choice words, and we actually did not put the disclaimer on, so we got to be pretty good at that. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into our top story. It's official. It's a wrap. The Kung Fury 2 team has officially finished filming on the set of Germany and Bulgaria with the incredible talents of Michael Fassbender and Arnold Schwarzenegger playing the role of the president. You know it is going to be one hell of a wild ride. Want to take a first look? We now take you to Vosto Vlad, who is currently with the team on location in Germany. Vosto, are you out there?
This is Vosto Vlad reporting on location, which I will not disclose entirely, but we are in Germany. We just flew here with the Nightride chopper from Bulgaria though, as the movie is also being filmed there. What an exciting time! Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to play in this movie, of course, so I guess he won't be our Nightride pilot for a while, but it's okay because as we all know, I have my own ways of traveling. So let's go ahead and talk with the president. You are the president in this movie. How does it feel, Governor?
It feels fantastic. It's as satisfying to me as playing the Terminator.
The Terminator? What does this have in common with the Terminator?
Well, I was talking to David Sandberg, and I was asking him how should I play this character. So my version of the president is for sure a president that kicks some ass. A machine of freedom.
David Sandberg is quite an incredible creator. I was astonished with his first iteration of Kung Fury. How did you find each other? Because this is kind of the perfect match. And you were, in my opinion, a final piece of the puzzle in this amazing movie.
I will tell you, I listen to your radio station a lot. By cruising on my chopper, I heard a song by David Hasselhoff called Action. And you know that I like to pump iron. I am a man of action. So I looked up the story of the track. And that's how I found the movie. It was terrific, especially Thor. That old man really knows how to send a message to the kids about how to keep in shape. Also the arcade robot shooting at stuff. It's amazing. So when I got Sandberg contacting me, I was so happy. It felt like starting a new adventure. I'm sick of Hollywood. I want to feel like back when we were making the Terminator.
Wait, what do you mean?
You may think that the movie was an enormous success. And it was. But only we know how hard it was to actually make that movie. We didn't have much money. There was this one scene where I had to punch the windscreen of a car, and we actually did it in the real world. I had to look left and right to see if the cops were coming. Those were amazing times. I want to revive them. It's time for adventure.
So how is the atmosphere with the staff and other actors? Do you get along with them?
There's some amazing people. We all drink austere beer together, and we listen to synthwave music to get pumped, and then we get to work. It's terrific.
If this is such an amazing team, then why is Michael Fassbender missing from this interview?
Oh, he just got stuck in the toilet earlier. The team is currently trying to extract him. I would have gone to do it myself, but I've been told it's a very delicate situation. Besides, I couldn't leave you here alone to interview the pavement. I'm here.
Well, thanks for being here, Arnold. What do you think of these new generation of actors? They don't seem to make that many action movies anymore.
Of course there are no action movies, because I am old now, and so is Stallone. But hey, I am not obsolete. I'm teaching everyone here the ways of action supremacy, so there is great hope for the future.
That sounds great, and I will not keep you any longer from your work. I wish you great success.
Of course, I am the Terminator. And now I am the President of the United States.
Thank you very much, Arnold. And Dennis, I'm sorry I haven't gotten to talk with Michael Fassbender, but it seems that he is in a delicate situation right now. But at least I got some words from the big man himself. Back to you, Dennis.
It's not finished.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Vosto Vlad. Wow, that is incredible. I don't even know how he snuck onto that set.
He always gets Arnold.
He does. Well, Arnold's our buddy, so, how could we not get the scoop on that?
Of course. Man, I backed that on Kickstarter, I think twice.
Did you? I didn't even know it was on Kickstarter.
So I'm hoping my name will be in the end credits or something. Hopefully.
That would be epic.
All right. Dennis.
Yes.
Dennis.
Oh my God, this is my favorite part of the show. Actually, we're like super early for this, but you know what? We're going to break format right now, Mr. Neon Fox. What do you say we break format and bring our special guests onto the show?
Damn right. Let's just juggle things up because it's 4 a.m. in Finland.
It is.
Let's welcome our guests tonight from Finland. We've got Levinsky, aka Petteri, and Millenium Falck, aka Juha. Hello, guys.
Well, good morning from the sun.
Dude, it's 4 a.m.
Yep.
Holy crap. The sun's about to rise.
So for those listening, Millenium Falck's in the sauna right now.
Of course he is.
Yep. Well, this is a bit of a cliche, but I needed to do this. So instead of going to the forest and fighting off the polar bears, so I decided, fuck it, let's just go to the sauna.
Is that like basically what Finns do? Either they're like fighting off polar bears or in the sauna, like one or the other?
Yep.
Do you have to like pick one each day? Or sometimes you do
and the
both?
third option is also synthwave.
Right, of course. But I'm not fighting off bears or sitting in the sauna. I'm writing the most beautiful synthwave. My name is Finnish Guy. I don't even know where I'm going with that.
Insert Finnish name here.
Exactly.
Glad to be on the show, guys. It's a true honor.
We're so very excited.
No, we're
Most definitely. It's great to talk to you guys. We have been chatting for a while, and now it's all coming to reality.
I'm just thrilled. I get to hear Levinsky and Millenium Falck's voices in the flesh, so to speak.
How does it make you feel?
Ooh. I've got
I'm very
tingles.
curious about that. Oh, that's good.
I've got tingles.
Now you're talking.
It's so good you can almost just jump in the hot tub right along with them.
Oh, sauna.
That's right. Do you guys ever use the hot tub word over there? Or is that like not even... Like, they don't have a Finnish translation.
It's a kind of a thing, I think, over the past few years, but I think sauna is still going the strongest.
Yeah, totally. And also, sensory deprivation tanks is a pretty cool thing here in Helsinki. So.
What? They don't really have
those. You know, with the Stranger Things kind of stuff. So you go into a sensory deprivation tank and just start hallucinating and try to get into another dimension. So that's pretty cool stuff here in Helsinki at the moment.
That must be, I guess, really helpful for the creativity too, as well, right?
Maybe. Definitely.
Yeah. yeah, totally.
That is fantastic. So
bringing stuff from another dimension is cool.
Yeah, bring it back to the world and grace us with all that beautiful music. It's fantastic.
Exactly.
So I have a couple questions here. Pretty much none of it's going to be serious questions. So right off the bat, I need to know a couple things. Now, rumor has it that at the age of 13, every Finnish person gets themselves their own synthesizer and starts making beautiful music. Now, I just need to know, is that just like a fable or is that like a real thing? Because I feel like it is a real thing.
I think most people get their electric guitar at that age, and they start playing heavy metal and hard rock and stuff like that.
Oh.
And as time passes, things evolve and people get interested in synthwave. That's my small theory about this. What about you, Juha?
Yeah, I think, well, I was raised by guitars, basses, and synthesizers, basically, so I think I already got my infection already somewhere around when I was 4 years old, so I was a bit early.
Wow.
A bit like Beethoven or Mozart.
Were you playing at 4?
At 5, actually. So when I got the first guitar, so it took me 1 year. But around 5 and 6, I started making music and singing and playing.
Holy crap.
I think I was about the same age.
Yeah.
Even earlier than that, but obviously it was noise back then. But I remember my dad handing me over the guitar when I was about like maybe 6 or 7 as well, I think.
That is incredible.
That's how it went.
Wow.
I'm 44 and I still don't know how to play.
I know. I'm sitting in front of Ableton and I'm
It's
like
never too late. Please stop.
keys on my little keyboard.
It's never too late to start. Just go ahead.
Yeah, but you know, there's a classic cliche about like making music with the computer. So you just press a couple of buttons and then just like music appears.
That's right.
How it goes.
It's like
at least
voila.
for me.
It's like magic, right? Well, I know that's how you guys.
Yeah, but the only thing that the only thing that actually takes time is getting the snare sound to sound right.
Oh,
That's
my
what
God.
usually takes me like a couple of months.
You gotta get
Otherwise,
the right
it's just
gate.
like pressing a couple of keys and then it just happens.
It's like got to be that perfect gate that just
Yeah,
right there.
exactly.
Oh, that's so exciting, though.
And the right kind of a oomph with the sound.
Exactly. Yeah.
It can't be too thin. It has to be just right, like a whip.
Okay, I thought we were talking about something else.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
After show discussion.
No, we're open about these things, so
Oh, well, of course.
we can discuss them anywhere, like on the bus or
Well, Canadians are too.
whatever. Yeah, I know. I
Canadians
know
are
that.
too.
I know that.
See, it's the Americans. You got to be careful with the Americans.
Yeah.
True. Agreed.
We can't-
Delicate sensibilities.
Oh, my goodness. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do anything anymore. I mean, orgies are done. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you can have them, but you can't talk about them. You know, that's like, you know, I mean, that's the whole fun part about us talking about things like that. But, you know,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
what you gonna do?
So Petteri and Juha, is Helsinki like the main synthwave hub in Finland?
Or you guys like spread all around and like kind of?
I think, you know, if I can say something, I think obviously for the capital area, as it sort of naturally could happen, I think we have a kind of a quite good concentration if you think about Helsinki and the nearby areas. But when saying that, I also need to add that, you know, we have quite a few artists that are scattered elsewhere in Finland as well. But I think, you know, for the fact that Juha and I have been discussing for many times, like for example this year, is that we're actually in a kind of a nice sort of, not to say magical window at the moment, because, for example, the Helsinki Synth guys here, we have a group of people who are very like-minded, no filler, just killer, whatever. Very honest, very open, talented people, and we are really making things work. So we're actually very, very happy to have this small collective of our own.
That's great, though. Now, do you have like venues there?
Okay.
Is that like the main area, though?
Yes. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have a couple of sort of solid kind of venues where you can get concerts, gigs from like, for example, synthwave, techno, electro, but also stuff like rock and heavy metal, and they all blend in quite nicely. So it's good. I must say that it's really good.
Yeah, and I think like for us, even for the Helsinki Synth City group, not everyone is living in Helsinki. So we have Driver 86, who is from Tampere, and then of course VVOB, who they're from Kouvola.
Yeah.
And we're not kind of like looking, even though it says Helsinki Synth City, but we still want to keep ourselves kind of like open-minded for other parts of Finland, and we're going to be organizing gigs also in other cities and not just Helsinki. But at least for the Synth City Festival, it was just like logical for us to organize that here in Helsinki, because like people from Stockholm, Tallinn, and nearby locations, even from St. Petersburg, it's really easy to get here. It's like, I would say 1 to 2 hours and you're in Helsinki.
It's like a ferry, right?
From St. Petersburg, you can get by train here.
Oh yeah. So those.
Yeah, so
like I've got,
it's kind of cool.
Google Maps. I've got Google Maps open, and everything you're mentioning, I'm like, oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I get it. Yep.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So, are there any artists up in the north of Finland, or is that becoming like very low
think
population?
I think there is Tilt Shifted. He's from Oulu. Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct. So I can remember one guy at least.
All right.
Yeah.
So how far is Sweden? That's what I want to know. That's actually my biggest question of the night, because you guys have a very similar thing going on. Like,
Well, Sweden's next door, just across the Gulf, right?
you guys can like throw a rock and like hit Swedes in the head, like, can't you?
But you have to throw it really hard. But yeah.
Use the power
from
arm.
from the city where I'm actually originally from, it's Vaasa, which is on the west coast. So I think it's the nearest place on the west coast where you can actually almost like see Umeå. So basically Umeå is the place where they filmed Kung Fury 1. So we could almost see the guys filming the Kung Fury there. But it's like 70 kilometers or something, I think.
I don't know
max.
what that
And
means.
of course we share the border. Then when you go up to the north into Lapland, then we share the border also with Sweden.
And also Norway.
So it's really near.
Yeah.
So it's
plus Norway.
like a couple hour drive. I don't know. I don't know
Helsinki-
kilometers because I'm a dumb American, but
Yeah. From Helsinki, I think it would take you to drive to. Hold on. I would say at least 10 to 12 hours.
oh,
A day basically, half a day.
Yeah.
You gotta go around. You gotta have to go around the Gulf.
gotcha.
Or are we talking about crossing it?
Yeah. You got to drive up to the north, and then you'll get to the border.
But from Helsinki, you can get a ferry. You can get a ship to Stockholm or Tallinn, for example.
You've got Estonia just south.
Yep.
St. Petersburg to the east.
Jules, the cartographer over there.
I'm looking at the map.
He's mapping it out. I tell you,
Good.
you guys have
So-
a strategy, man. It's
So, I gotta mention. So I gotta thank both of you, because when I started following you, the mentions of other Finnish artists. So, I created these Twitter lists, right? And I try to track all the people that are in this country, that country, or this state, that state. And I'm pretty much up to 30 people so far, Finnish synthwavers or close to, from Finland. And it's incredible. Like, I'm looking at all the names. It's just,
it's a lot of people.
yeah. Serious talent coming out of
It's an
Finland.
army. We're not joking. You guys think, listeners out there, that we are making this stuff up? We are not making this stuff up.
Any week there's a significant release out, whether it's from Ferris Melick, whether it's from Driver 86, Street Gazer,
They're Finnish. I'm not even, man.
Mega Hammer,
Yeah.
Weights,
They're great guys. Yeah.
Shuriken Sun,
Turbo Knight just dropped a tune today. It's endless, guys. Like,
Michael Cassette, yeah.
what me and Jules are really trying to do, though, is when you guys do take over the world, see, we want to be your friends. So this is why,
Okay.
you know,
Where this is going.
we play your songs. We bring you on the show.
We'll be like those vampire familiars.
Sounds good.
All right.
Have a Dennis on your shoulder and a Jules on the other shoulder.
We'll stand outside while you hang inside the sauna. We'll stand outside and guard it.
That's it.
Yeah, I think if you look at like heavy metal music, I think Finland has the highest concentrate of heavy metal bands in the world. If you look at our population, but I guess like synthwave might be pretty much catching up with the heavy metal bands
I think
at
it's
the
getting
moment.
there. Yeah, I think it definitely is. Actually, we did look up some fun facts about Finland, because I honestly couldn't help myself.
goody.
We're going to get to that in just a little bit. I'm so excited. I hope you guys can stick around for as long as you can. But I definitely understand you guys are, man, it's probably pushing like, what, a little after 4 now, I guess?
Yeah.
21 to be exact.
My goodness.
Wait. But we got to mention something.
Yes.
So you guys have the Helsinki Synth City Festival coming up.
True.
That's
Actually, you got
incredible.
2, right? You've got the big one, and then you've got one a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it's a smaller event that we have
smaller
this
event.
Saturday. Yeah, totally. So kind of like a warm-up party. And then the main event, the Helsinki Synth City Festival, will be in November on the 9th, and we get Nina to be the headliner, so we're super excited about that.
So wait,
whole crew.
Nina's going to be there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Now, what do you even call that? I guess, Finina?
Finina.
Yeah, I think you had some kind of trademark, so we can't use that.
Oh, shoot.
Neon
Man.
Fox.
Yeah, we need to pay
I've
revenue
trademarked
for
that.
you guys,
Oh.
so you need to, yeah.
Pony up the cash.
Oh my God, that lineup looks incredible.
Yeah, we might have some kind of like hidden gems still up on our sleeves, so we're gonna hopefully
Absolutely. Yeah.
push those out next week. But yeah, there's still some cool surprises waiting for the people that are coming to the Helsinki Synth City Festival.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That is super exciting. And I tell you what, man, I could chat with you guys all. Do we even have to do the show? Could we just like shoot the shit for like the rest of the night?
Yeah, totally.
But I tell you what, we are definitely going to get back with you guys, hopefully for one more quick segment before you guys hit the hay. I would love to play a fun little game that, would maybe help us learn a little bit more about some more Finnish culture and have a little fun in the process. But in the meantime, what do you say we kick off a tune real quick? Mr. Neon Fox, what do we have lined up for our very first song?
All right. Wow, let's kick it off. We've got a song from London, England artist From Apes to Angels, and this song is called Motorway, here on Nightride FM.
And we are back here. Very cool tune. Once again, that was Motorway by From Apes to Angels. And we are just having a great old time talking with Levinsky and Millenium Falck. We're talking about porridge and breakfast, and man, it's making me hungry.
Levinsky's got a great recipe he got from Jamie Oliver. It's awesome.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna try that out.
We can share the details later on.
We will. We're gonna throw it out into the chat, and tomorrow morning we're all gonna make it. It's gonna be great.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna play one more game here before we put our fins to bed here. I would like to play this fun little song and this little game here. This is a little game called Dennis Names 5 Things About Finnish Culture, and Jules tries to decide whether they're real or made up. We don't have a fancy name for it, but
No.
that's what we're gonna.
And you know
do.
what? And I have not Googled any of these. So.
Yes, good guy. Very nice.
Yeah.
Do we get to be the judges then?
Yes, but you can't give any hints.
All right.
Yes, of course.
All right.
All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead with our very first question. Now, you got to tell me whether this is real or made up. Finland has the highest consumption of milk in the world.
I'm going to say that's made up.
And you're wrong, sir. Apparently, it is the highest consumption of milk in the entire world. You guys, I guess you drink a lot of coffee, right? So,
Yeah, but
That's
I
true.
think me and Petter were actually pretty bad to answer because I don't drink milk ever.
what?
I think Petter, you might be the same.
Me neither. So I usually go for oat milk or soy milk. Yeah. So I steer
Yeah,
away.
oat milk is our choice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
And it's a big thing here in Finland.
we
Big thing.
yeah
Do
we
you
might
have,
not
like,
be the kind of like the most stereotype Finnish people.
Do you have like almond milk over there?
Yeah, we do. We have
Right.
all sorts of
Yeah,
vegetable
yeah.
milks.
I love almond milk. Cashew milk. Oh, that's so good. All right, so we're going to go into our second question, and this one's a good one. Wife carrying, rubber boot throwing, swamp soccer. All actual sports in Finland, yes? Or was this made up?
Wife carrying? Why does that? I don't know. I'm going to say I think it's real. But why do I have a sneaking suspicion it belongs to another country nearby?
Final answer?
It's real.
Congratulations. What the hell, guys? Seriously.
Wife carrying.
That is
Seriously.
correct. That is correct.
It's very correct.
What? Hold on.
Yeah,
Can we break
especially
this
the
down?
rubber boot throwing. That's a really cool sport.
We gotta break this down. Like, what kind of audience do you get? Like, is it just like a group of like 10 people saying, "Yeah, throw it," or is it like the whole village comes?
Masses. Yeah,
Kind of an organized
those are like
competition.
big parties. Yeah, those are big parties.
Organized
And
competition.
there is also the throwing of the mobile phone competition. So you get these
yeah.
old school Nokias. You remember those that look like brick stones?
Oh yeah.
So there is also a competition for those. So not just only rubber.
If you could
rubber
throw
shoes.
it and if you could fit it in your hand, then it's a contest.
Yeah.
I can't even do any of the other questions. I'm just stuck on that.
You know, these sports is kind of like if you, I think at some point because we weren't that good in all sports, so we kind of like invented some new sports where we would be the top number one.
You've made up
So I
your
think that
own
was one of the reasons why we invented it. Yeah, and then we're like, hey, we're the world champions. That's so cool.
Oh, I love it. All right, so, man.
Oh, sorry. Just one thing also,
Yeah.
that we have also the annual sauna competition. So kind of like the competition is about that who stays in the sauna the longest.
Stop it.
So that's also a competition, like a world championship.
Man, I think I could do that. I think I could get like gold medal.
I think I could do that too.
Those guys are hardcore, seriously.
Absolutely,
Yeah, so it's really not for the beginners.
All right. Oh my goodness. All right, question number 3. The Finnish flag was once red and white, but changed because blue was deemed a less aggressive color. True or false, Neon?
False. That's false.
That is correct. That's a big crock of bullshit.
All right, yeah. The Finns don't want to be less aggressive. Are you
That's
kidding me?
right. They're taking over the world.
Passive aggressive.
Damn Scandinavian Vikings all over the place. Less aggressive.
Very true.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
If
here's...
you go into Vikings, it's gonna be a long night. So better beware.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, so we're going to line you up here with question number 4. Fines for speeding are calculated by a person's income. Is that a crock of bullshit or is that real, Jules?
I'm going to say that's real.
Man, you're good.
I'm getting better. Yeah.
What are you?
Fine.
Yep.
2 for 3?
Socio-capitalism.
3 for 4?
Come on, Scandinavia. That makes sense.
So,
Yeah,
all right.
I can confirm that.
That's a real deal?
Why?
It is.
Why? You got a speeding
Yep.
ticket?
And, like, do they legit just, like,
Yeah,
say
I
how
think
much money do you
6
make? Like, why don't you just lie? Like, be like,
Yep.
I don't even have a job, dude.
No, it was from an automatic ticketing, or this kind of like cameras that take the picture if you drive too fast.
Speed cameras.
Oh, I hate
Yeah,
those.
speed cameras.
They got rid of those. And,
Because the pictures don't lie.
yeah, I got stuck with those. But thankfully, like, they thought it was a great idea, and then for some reason they just took it all away. I think it was probably more maintenance on the cameras than the money they were collecting. So they're like, well, screw this. We're not doing this. Just didn't pay off.
Here they are really, really good with cameras and collecting.
Yeah.
I bet.
They're champions.
Collecting all that info.
Ching, 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 ching,
Yeah,
ching, ching, ching.
for real. All right, so let's do our final question here. The oldest person that ever lived was born in Finland, who lived on a diet consisting of nothing but, I can't pronounce these words, kakalako and herneketo. Cuckoo?
Kalakuko.
True or false, Mr. Neon Fox?
And what? Oh, come on. Herneketo? Herneketo?
Herneketo.
Yeah. You getting there? Yeah.
So one's like, one's the oats or no?
One's got to have fish in it, because don't you guys just eat nothing but fish?
Yeah, for example, the kalakuko that you mentioned, I think if you would translate that, it would be fish cock. Like cock and rooster, not to get you any funny ideas.
Oh, man.
Rooster, not the other type of cock. No. But, yeah.
And herneketo?
Yeah, it has fish.
Of course it does.
Herneketo, yeah, it's like a pea soup.
Pea soup. Yeah.
Oh, pea soup. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say the
Yeah.
oldest person ever lived was born in Finland. I'm going to say that's false.
Well, I would have to say that you are correct, sir. Good job. So you got one wrong. You got what?
4 right.
I can't pronounce words and I can't count either. 4 right. So good on you.
It's a great job.
So that's some crazy stuff. You guys are just doing your own thing over there, aren't you?
You can say so.
That's always interesting. Now we know.
So one last thing then. So what do you guys have any things coming up music-wise?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Petter, do you want to go first?
Like,
Yeah, I can do that. So Levinsky is going to put up a full new EP still this year. It's going to be even more dramatic, dreamy, kind of a very, very dreamy, dreamlike stuff, I would say, but still quite intense. So it's a kind of a different thing once again for me. Obviously, you have to move on. You have to recreate yourself, and I'm pretty excited about this one. So it will be out this year still.
So now I know the sound that you do. It's kind of like it's reminiscent of like what the old that old sci-fi kind of vibe to it. I'm trying to, I guess, place the aesthetic. What's the kind of stuff that you're more inspired by?
Yeah, I'm really inspired by the Italian thriller and horror movies of the 70s and 80s. call them usually giallos. So you have stuff like Dario Argento's Tenebre and Suspiria, which just had a remake by Luca Guadagnino, and things like that. So I'm really, really, really into that type of aesthetics. So beautiful scenes, dramatic colors, horrible crimes, otherworldly phenomena, and stuff like that. So you're pretty much on the right track there. Yeah.
Nice. And I know Millenium Falck, you're just about shaking your ass in the future, right? I mean, that's pretty much
Yep.
Neo Helsinki.
Just want to shake your
Yeah, so
ass.
I've been trying to kind of like travel between 2080 and 2090 and bring back the cool tunes that I made
Nice.
in the future. Yeah, and actually there is a new single dropping in next Monday called "Won't Stop Hetique,"
Ooh.
and that's a new word actually I created. The word hetique. It
Nice.
comes from this Finnish word called hötinä, and it's kind of like it's whatever anyone wants it to be. So I'm not gonna kind of like want to give that word any more context than what it gives to me. But yeah, it's a new song, and it's my first song that is over 7 minutes, so it's really radio friendly. What
Wow.
I've heard. And that's going to be a prelude for an album actually I'm creating now, and the next single is going to be it's an homage actually for this kind of like gay rights person that was from Finland. If you know Tom of Finland, have you ever heard about that guy? He was basically a Finnish guy who draw this kind of like gay art drawings back in the Petteri, was it in the 70s and 80s? I think he was
I think
most
it was
active.
70s and 80s, but I think he already started after the Second World War.
Yeah, exactly.
50s, 60s and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's going to be kind of like the Tom of Finland resurrected in 2080 as an artificial intelligence called Cyber Tom. And that's going to be the next single that will be dropping next month.
Holy
And,
crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
fit
it's
that on
kind
an
of like
album jacket.
You get this kind of vibe that you're going into the club and well, you'll see. I'll be dropping in some snippets already in my Instagram, but I think that's going to be one kind of like bringing also the LGBTQT scene for the synthwave, because I think it has been a bit like heteronormative. So I'm hoping to break
Nice.
the thing a bit with that song, and
Tom of
and I got a
Finland.
really cool artist also for that one, making the cover art and everything.
Can you shake your ass to it?
Oh, wow, of
Oh,
course.
for sure. That's a club song. That is a club song, all in all. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So Tom of Finland, I'm googling right now. Tuukko
Yeah.
Laaksonen. Tuukko Laaksonen.
Yes, exactly. That's the guy.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a movie actually about him, and it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, Tom of Finland.
But yeah, so new album coming. It's the first album. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So 2 singles and then an album.
Yes, and then I think there is at least 4 or 5 collab songs coming out during the autumn from different artists. So hopefully to be revealing those. And it was cool also, we dropped the new single with Corrupted Machines from St. Petersburg. So we got that connection also now open. And hopefully me and Levinsky will be visiting St. Petersburg in the near future for a gig. That would be awesome.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we're very excited. Very
Rocket to Russia, so to speak.
Totally.
Yeah.
All
To
right.
quote the old Ramones album. Yeah.
Well, very nice. Well, that's always good to know. We're definitely going to keep our eye out and make sure you check out Millenium Falck and Levinsky. Are you guys more active on Instagram or Twitter, or where are you guys most active on?
Instagram and Twitter, I would say. Twitter mostly.
I would say
Instagram is kind of secondary
Twitter.
for me.
Yeah, Twitter. Yeah.
All right.
Yay, Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, throw them a like, throw them a follow.
Yeah, Twitter is for me for the conversations. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Same for me.
And of course, go to levinsky.bandcamp.com and millenniumfolk.bandcamp.com and get some good music.
Yeah, man. Good
So
stuff.
it's like, whoa, now it's almost what, 5 a.m.?
Oh my God.
Yep.
No,
It's dawning.
4:45. Sun's coming up. So
Dawn of the Dead is rising.
we can let you guys go now.
Yeah. Go get some sleep, guys. We really
Yeah,
appreciate you coming now.
Oh my God, dude.
It was a pleasure.
What an honor.
It was an honor. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, this was an honor for us, and I want to say thank you in Finnish for you guys.
Oh,
So,
yep.
kiitos Dennis and kiitos Jules.
oh, very
Kiitos.
nice.
Oh.
Suuret kiitokset.
What does that mean? Sorry.
Big thanks.
Yes,
How do you say you're welcome?
that was us. Muchas gracias.
No. Really?
Welcome.
Olkaa hyvä.
Olkaa hyvä. Or eipä kestä. Eipä kestä. It's like.
I can almost say that. Eikä pestä.
Yeah. You're welcome.
All right.
Eipä kestä.
And cheers. Cheers is, by the way, hölkyn kölkyn.
There you go. Hurricane Gurkin. Very. Did I say
Yeah,
it?
yes, exactly. Hölkyn kölkyn.
Now that's sounding
can
like
also-
some Swedish.
That sounds
sounds
like
like
it
a
needs some
Swedish
women to
rap.
come along. Hurricane Gurkin. With
You
a
can
couple
also
beers.
say kippis.
You could also say what?
Kippis.
Keep it.
So not kippis, but you say kippis.
Keep it. I think Turbinite taught me that one time. Very good. He's finished too.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Well,
Everybody's Finnish.
everybody.
Every time we play a show, yeah, we have another track from this artist who, from
And
Finland.
he's finished. Well, we love you guys. You guys are amazing. Keep pumping out that awesome stuff. I can't wait to check out the new stuff. We you definitely got to get it on the radio station too. Please send it our way. We'd love to get it on the air for you guys. And
Yep.
keep the good
Definitely.
tunes going.
Will do.
Will do.
All right, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Have a good
It was an
morning.
honor to be here.
Oh, same here.
Absolutely.
Petra, Juha, thank you so much.
Yes. Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank
And,
you, guys.
All
Stay
right.
safe.
All right. Good evening to you.
Good
And for
evening.
us, it's good morning.
Good morning. Good night. I tell you what, Mr. Jules, do you want to go ahead and play a tune real quick before we go into the rest of our show?
Sure.
All right. So what do we have lined up here? We have we're just chock full of good stuff here tonight. I don't even know where we're at on the list. I got so excited that I just jumped off our script. And I think
you know
the
what?
next one here is
Okay, you know what? First of all, let's just mention the sponsor.
Yes, we definitely have to mention our sponsor before we do anything. This is very, very important. That the State of Synth is sponsored by XLN Audio, extraordinary audio plugins for your music. This episode, we are giving away a free copy of Addictive Keys to those that can guess this week's chosen artist. This week's chosen artist is Power Glove. Enter your guess for the chosen artist at news.nightride.fm/contest and be the one to first guess it, and you win the prize. So good luck. Hope you guess it right. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Couldn't make it any easier for you. And with that, we'd like to bring your attention once again to our The State of Synth Completely Mental Volume 1. And it's selling pretty good, but we definitely would love to get it above that 1,000 mark just so we can have a nice big fat check to give these two wonderful places that we're benefiting. We're benefiting the Brain and Behavior Foundation and the National Alliance of Mental Illness. So please go to The State of Synth. What's our Bandcamp? I don't even know.
It's the State
Bandcamp.
of Synth.
Dot,
Yeah, it's the State of Synth.
yes, that one.
Dot Bandcamp.
What's wrong with me?
.com.
I don't even know my own web address. This is crazy. I'm too excited. So check that out. Make sure you purchase many copies. Buy one and buy one for a friend because, everyone's got a friend that just doesn't understand synthwave. And here's the thing, guys. 58 songs, right? Yes. 58 songs, 60 artists, over 4 hours of music. You're going to give this to a friend and they're going to listen to that music. They're going to be like, I finally found my very first synthwave song that I like. Because we're all over the map. There's tons of great music on that album. If you can't find one song, then I don't know.
Well, you don't like music then.
You don't like music. You just don't. You shouldn't have any friends then either. So drop that friend if they don't like any of the songs. What are we talking about?
Oh, I think it's time for the Neon Fox Song of the Week.
Oh, yes. I've been waiting for this one. All right. Who do we got this week, Jules?
All right. So, artist Hollow Flash, a.k.a. Michael from Sweden, he reached out to me this week, and he decided to team up with an American vocalist named Jordan Cox. They've formed a new band called Platforms. And when he told me this, I was like, oh, so I'm going to start searching for platforms on Instagram and Facebook. And I thought, there's no way I'm going to find them. Well, apparently, they're the only artist named Platform.
Get it out of town.
Yeah. So, yeah, they gave us a copy of their first track. It's also available on most of the platforms now. So this song is called Sweetness by Platforms here on Nightride FM.
When the lightning strikes into the heart of youth, it takes me to a time back when I was just a boy, dreaming of finding someone like you. So don't let the window close, I pray for the rain to come. Let's slip off all our clothes and fall down on the bed of desire that you want no one to know. Sweetness, I can't fake this. Your love makes me whole. Believe me, I'd do anything to make you feel like home. When the connection breaks, I feel like a sinking hole, grasping for a taste of your delicious soul. I'm dreaming, but waking up alone. When you were drenched in rain, smiling and shivering, I waited for your call, but you weren't there, and all I wanted was anything at all. I'm starting to control. Sweetness, I can't fake this. Your love makes me whole. Believe me, I'd do anything to make you feel like home. Sweetness, I can't take this. You know I won't make it on my own. Believe that I'd go anywhere to make you feel at home. Sweetness, I can't fake this. Your love makes me whole. Believe me, I'd do anything to make you feel like home.
That was very exciting, and man, what a show. Neon,
Those guys are great.
those guys are fantastic. I had so much fun. I don't know what it is. I hung out with Turbo Knight, just a super fun guy, and Millennium Falck and Levinsky, just amazingly fun.
Man, I look through some of my favorite artists, there's quite a few from Finland. You know, I didn't realize it at the beginning,
Right.
and I think that's why I keep bringing it up on all our shows. Because every time I find a song I like, I look at the artist and then I go find out where they're from, and boom, Finland.
Right?
Finland.
Oh man.
Let's not forget Sweden, though.
Yes. Well, they're what? Well, I guess 10 hours away. That's very far, but I'm sure there's
you
other
take-
points that are a
You
lot
take a
closer.
ferry,
Take
2
the
hours
ferry.
on a ferry, and
There it is.
you're set.
Very, very good. All right, so we got a little mixed up there. We got too excited. And one thing we did not get a chance to do is to do the weather. So, Mr. Neon Fox, can you give us that lovely weather this evening?
Of course I can. So, in what has been a very warm summer for millions across North America, the continued heat is forecast to persist for many throughout the weekend and into next week. What does this mean for synthwavers? This means there's still a few more summer days left to cruise down the coastline. No need to put on those hats and power gloves
What did you
just
say?
yet. Power gloves.
Power gloves? What are
Power
those?
gloves.
Very good. Very good. Man, it's very good.
Those dad
Stuff.
jokes, they're so awesome.
They're the worst. Is anyone even listening at this point? I don't even know. All right. So, very nice. Thank you very much for the weather right there. And we're going to move into our feel-good story. I actually didn't even look at our show notes, but my God, if it is not on the feel-good story of the week. Jules, the Megan McDuffie feel-good story of the week. Can you go ahead
Of course.
and hit us with that right now?
We're back to Megan McDuffie for
Yes.
the feel good story of the week. So she tweeted out, I think most of us have known for a few months that she's been working on some cover songs. She's been putting out some votes to see what people would like to hear covered. So that's apparently coming on nicely. And she's now working on yet another EP with Moonart 83 from Calgary. So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But most importantly, she got a new cat tattoo. She's been showing it off, and it's healed very nicely.
Is that a cat
so
tat?
nicely. Yeah, a little tattoo of her cat on the back shoulder area.
And who doesn't
So-
love a cat tat? I mean,
Right. You know, her cat likes it so much, she started chewing on her chair.
trying to get to the cat tat, I guess,
So,
right?
yeah. For those of you who don't know who Megan McDuffie is, I don't think there is anyone, but she's an amazing producer. She produced pretty much almost all of the songs on the River City Girls soundtrack, that new
Yeah.
game that just came out.
Very
And
exciting.
she's got some awesome cyberpunk albums. She's done collaborations with pretty much anyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, and don't forget to check out her Instagram profile, Cyberpunk Siren,
Yes.
for up-to-the-minute, fine artistic and physical updates.
Fantastic art for your pleasure of viewing.
Yeah, it just
So-
makes you want to listen to synthwave.
Yes.
All right, all right. Time for another song.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so MK Khan from LA just released his album Blue Summer, and it's chock full of amazing, smooth, relaxing synthwave sounds that evoke, like feelings of beaches and tropical breezes and palm trees. At least that's what I threw on my little review on Bandcamp. It's just pure bliss. So here's a track from the album. This is called Days in July by MK Khan, here on Nightride FM.
once again, that was MK Khan with Days in July. I love that tune. What do you think about that tune?
Love it. Gee, that whole album.
Yeah.
Swear to God, you want to like, oh, yeah. I wish I could set up a hammock on my balcony. I'm just missing like warm weather, beaches, breezes, palm trees.
I know it's getting chilly pretty soon. Got to get your Arctic Mega Defender sweatshirts, which I don't even know how we ended up wearing it the same day. That's just hilarious.
Wow. Magic.
You know, like gray minds think alike, I guess that's what it is. All right. So, oh, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second here. This just in. We got some fresh news coming in on the wire. What? New show on Nightride. Wait a minute. There's a new show coming up on Nightride. It's going to be premiering next Thursday, October 3rd. And it is entitled My Wave, Pure 80s with DJ Axstrom. Did you know about this, Jules?
No.
This is crazy. And actually, DJ Axstrom, it says AKA Damocles. So I knew that he was a DJ, but that is fantastic news. He's going to be doing a broader take on not just synthwave, but all the 80s goodies that really kind of shaped the whole sound. Oh my God, I can't wait for this type of show. I hope he plays Howard Jones, because, I mean, that's my favorite. That's my go-to 80s pre-synthwave jam. That is so awesome to hear. It's, once again, Thursday, October 3rd, and it's going to be between 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern. So guess what, Jules?
That's our time.
It's our time, and it's also UK-friendly time. So I know we have been trying to get some good UK-friendly time slots, so that'll be right there in the zone for all you guys overseas. So yeah, and that's going to be on a Thursday.
It's going to be weekly on Thursdays, huh?
So you know what that means. Synth Thursday is going to be officially a thing. Very nice. Oh, very, very nice. All right, so we got some more fun things that we're going to be doing, and right now we have a super-duper surprise. We've got some giveaways.
Yes.
I sound so cheesy when I just said that. I mean,
we've got yummies for y'all. All right.
That's
Our
what you meant by
Northern
yummies.
Ireland producer, Alpha Chrome Yayo, has released his new album. It's called After Dinner Cigar.
Yes.
And so he gave us some Bandcamp yummies that we're going to throw into the chat channels. So I'll throw, I'll throw a couple into the Nightride FM IRC chat channel, and I'll throw a couple into the Mixer chat channel.
Nice. Double shot.
And I'll just rattle one off right now for anybody listening.
All right.
So go to alphachromeyayo.bandcamp.com/yum. YUM. And if you're listening, plug in this code YN as in Nancy, another Y, L-VLJN as in Nancy. And yes, get a free copy of After Dinner Cigar.
That is a cool jam.
Oh my God, it's like his funkiest album to date.
Actually, I turned him on to a video game today. I was talking with him, and I don't know if you ever played The 11th Guest. Or no, The 7th Guest and The 11th Hour.
Yeah, so 11th Hour is a sequel.
Yeah, it's
7th Guest.
funky as hell. Like, they had all this old MIDI music that, because the technology back then, they could only, like, squeeze these MIDI songs onto the soundtrack. And I was listening to After Dinner Cigar, and I was like, oh my God, this is like that era, that like early 90s, late 80s MIDI, just, you know, like the computer sounds. I'm like, this is like perfect. And he was like, oh my God, I never played this. I didn't even know it was a sequel to 7th Guest. So, it's a terrible game though. It's terrible. But it's so cool though. It's like, it's got its like little quirks to it that just make it like really culty, I guess you'd say. Very David Lynchian, very like weird, in a haunted house kind of thing. And I guess if you played Seventh Guest, right?
The Seventh Guest was awesome.
Well, the sequel was, let's just say the ending wasn't the greatest, but you don't really play games for the ending, right? Unless you're a Mass Effect fan. We won't go there. But it's cool. It's so quirky, and the soundtrack is just fun as hell, so definitely check that out. And we're not officially sponsored by the developers of that game. I just like it. It's fun. It's a point and click, and you do puzzles. Who doesn't like puzzles, right? Kind of like our chosen artist puzzle, the really tough one that we gave this week.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anyone's going to get it, but you know what? People have gotten them before, so good luck to you guys if you are indeed playing. That's an $80 plug-in in your hands. If you can guess the artist and put it in. Got to be the first one. You got to be fast. Fast on the draw.
You're so esoteric on that hint.
It was pretty much right on the nose, but, you know. Anywho, so what I think we would like to do now is let's go ahead and let's say about all that awesome album releases that have been hitting your Bandcamp and Twitter and all over the place. Can we jump into some of those? We got a lot today. Oh my God.
Oh, good stuff. Well, you know what? I mean, if we want to rattle off everything that gets released within the like the past 2 weeks or the next 2 weeks, we'd be here for hours. But let me kick off with Miles Matrix, our favorite artist from Vienna.
Yeah.
Got a new single out today called Video Nasty.
Very experimental. I really dig the. It's very unique. Like I'm not sure if I heard those kind of sounds in music. It's a reminiscent of what? I guess the Video Nasty was the old like slasher films. I guess.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very cool.
And Runaway Droid from Finland. That's a new single out called Memory Core that just came out today.
First vocal track. Yeah.
And then, for all of you listening, you know our roving reporter,
this guy,
Vosto, got a pre-order, October 13th. You can pre-order it right now for his EP, right?
His, no, I believe it's a full length. Vosto. What is it? Got 10 tracks?
Okay, that's an album then.
Yeah.
And it's called Rue Jules Verne.
It's fantastic.
Jules Verne Street.
I didn't even hear that one yet. Vosto, you gotta send me an advance copy because I need to check that out. I already pre-ordered, but you know, I like those special privileges, and it's so fun. It's like rail punk. It's like It's like steampunk, but it's like with rail, like trains and stuff like that. It's so crazy. Yeah. Cool. It's Vosto. It's got a song with Polemic Heart. So
Polemic who? Never heard of him.
Joey?
Yeah.
I think I sang his name right, but knowing me, I'm probably still messing it up.
I'm still listening to that Neon Arcadia Polemic Heart collab on repeat every damn day. Animal Instinct?
Yeah, it's so good.
Name you Joey. All right, so I'm going to keep going here.
Keep going.
So we got Street Gazer. He's released a single on the 25th. It's called Eternal. And if I remember well, Street Gazer's also from Finland. Yeah. Oh, Zayas, local Toronto synthwave. He's released a single on the 24th called Condor.
Oh, very nice.
And then Blackpool is releasing he released a single called Dreaming of You on September 21st.
There you go.
One of the releases coming out tomorrow I'm most excited about. I know you're mentioning the other one.
Yep.
But, Wolf and Raven.
Yeah.
Their album called Tokyo Digital drops tomorrow. God, I love those guys. First they were all like about guitar riffs and hardcore stuff like that. Then they went all like chill wave, dreamy beaches. And then this one is full on Japanese, sounds like synth pop thrown in with some guitars. So yeah. And I gotta mention Beyond Synth has if anybody doesn't know this already, he's got a carefully curated groupies bundle. I'm going to call it the Beyond Bundle. And it's available for only one more week. So you can find it on groupies.com/BeyondSynth. You get 10 albums, maybe more, for $4, including music from Ogre Sounds, SLA Dreams, Data Stream, Electric Dragon, Kid Casio, Glen Main, Astral Stereo, FM Attack, Vincenzo Salvia, and Highway Superstar.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah, your turn.
All right, so we're going to go into my albums here. Not my albums, but the ones that I'm going to name by name. Mr. Ace Marino. He's a super awesome dude, and he put out a great tune. It's called Spaces, and you know what? Hey,
it's awesome. It's just incredible.
Bro's got feelings too, you know. Like I know he's pumping out, and he's got the hair going, and he's like, you know, just cool dude, you know. But I mean, this one's got some feels to it. So you know, kudos for him for definitely being dynamic. I mean, he's like both sides of the spectrum, you know. He's got some fun stuff, he's got some goofy stuff, and then he's got some pretty deep songs. So, you know, much respect. It's called Spaces. Check that out. That just dropped today. And of course, another Finnish artist, Turbo Night. This one just came out of the blue because that's how Turbo Night does it. Just drops songs, no announcement. It's just like, boom, there it is. And it's called Bonsai, and that features Dimmy K, my main man, Dimmy K on that one. So,
Hipster.
Yeah, great tune, great guitar work, of course. Caspro with Dark Digital 2, that's coming out on 9/27. That's tomorrow, right?
That's the other one I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Caspro.
Oof. Part 2, Dark Digital. Check that out. In fact, that might even be dropping now. Depends on what part of the world, right?
Well, Gasparo's from
the desert, that's right.
Yeah. Arizona.
All right, so a couple more hours, but it's coming. Earth Shifter, yeah. This tune we're gonna play tonight, so you're gonna get to check this one out. This is Love Again, 9/26, which was what's today? 9/26. Look at that.
Yeah.
So that just dropped. Hot synthwave track. We will be playing that in a little bit. And Destroyer, is that how you say it? Panic, that launches October 1st. Synthwave Redneck with Echoes releases, I guess that released on what, the 20th of September, right?
Yep.
Good stuff. Sonic.
I love Redneck.
Yeah, he's great. Sonic Gap, Tetris Life. That was me during middle school. That was my life. That also released on the 20th. And of course, Alpha Chrome Yayo After Dinner Cigar drops October 4th. For the most retro-tinged release, take their cue from the 1980s. This record, it has heart-rooted a little later. As such, it's loaded with stomping, swing beat, catwalk, cool and shimmering new age. Come on, guys, with a title like that, how can you not pick that up? And what do we got here? This one here is a little tune by Damocles, for Dennis to pronounce. Thank you for the notes. He is a Swedish artist. Damocles, his new album, Tales from a Future Past, it is released. We've got a song to play from that album. This is Where We're Going Far Beyond by Damocles here on Nightride FM. And once again, that was Damocles with We're Going Far Beyond. Good tune.
Oh, yeah. His album's great.
Yeah, I'm very excited to hear it. Actually, I haven't heard this album yet, so...
So it's so, like, 80s sounding.
Yeah.
And you could say a lot of synthwave is, but some of it's, you know, instrumental, more early 90s, borderline trance,
Yeah.
techno, right? But no, Damocles' album is...
He's right in there.
really is.
I can't wait for his show. That's really exciting. I think we need that to spice it up a little. 80s. I mean, yeah, everyone's got to have that 80s flavor, you know?
Mhm.
Absolutely. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on here. We don't want another 2-hour-long show because got to get to bed soon. Let's do some birthdays. What do you think, Mr. Jules?
Yeah, we got birthdays.
All right.
Birthdays, I got birthdays.
You got birthdays? I got birthdays.
Yeah, so this past Monday, Palestad and Darfools celebrated on Monday, September 23rd. And speaking of Darfools, we've got one of his tracks coming up.
Yeah.
Also, Spectral Night, yesterday's, celebrated a birthday. Today, September 26th, we've got Linda Oakley, Michael's better half.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and Hairlocks, another artist from, I think, I'm not going to say.
Just say Finland.
No, I'm not going to say Finland. He's celebrating a birthday as well.
When in
And
doubt.
tomorrow, Steve from Opus Science Collective, OSC.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
celebrating. Yep.
That dude's
And
great.
Saturday, September 26th, there's an artist named Shufflepuck. He's celebrating a birthday. And finally, two people I really, really love. You might have heard of one of these. Nina is celebrating a birthday on Sunday.
Yay.
Hey, yeah, I just saw her in concert. Twice.
Rub it in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Also, Emiliana Goodwin from Toronto. She's the one who animated my Neon Fox logo and also helped create the music video for Von Kaiser's Stars and Satellites. So Emily's celebrating her birthday on Sunday as well. So
nice.
that's it for birthdays.
Happy birthday to all of you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to jump into some more news. This is the part where we deliver all the serious news. No sauna talk. It's all the
Wait.
straight deets.
Oh, wait. Stop the press.
What'd I forget?
Apparently,
Yes.
Saphira B's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
Let me know in the chat.
happy birthday, Severe V.
Yeah, happy birthday, Saphira.
Very
Oh,
nice.
she'll be 17, so she can drive at night now. All right. Yeah.
Very
Let's
nice.
kick off into the touring and event news.
All right. Hit
Happy
me.
birthday, Saphira.
Happy birthday.
Mm.
All right.
Right.
Is it my turn? No.
Sure.
I can't
Well,
pronounce these names. Go ahead.
What? The touring and event news? Oh, come on. All right.
These towns, I can't. Nope.
All right.
Not going to try.
Tomorrow, September 27th, Friday, Magic Sword continues their European tour in Darmstadt, Germany, with Power Nerd and Zero Call.
Yay.
Then they're followed by the next 2 days in Antwerp, Belgium, with Sierra and Vayante. And finally, Dordrecht, Netherlands, with Red Eyed Machine. And on Saturday, September 26th, we've got Helsinki Synth City at Bar Fiestasa. So this is the smaller little event that Levinsky and Millenium Falck were alluding to. So those two are going to be there. Kizunat, VVOV, and Desert Monolith. And let's see, Monday, September 30th in Buffalo. Then Tuesday, October 1st in Toronto, we've got Aesthetic Perfection and Empathy Test. Now, in Buffalo, Laserpunk will be joining them, but I just found out that he can't make any of the Canada concerts.
Oh.
So,
Poor Jules.
yeah.
Gotta settle
But,
for Michael Oakley and Outland.
Yeah, I know.
Von Kaiser.
First world synthwave gangsta problems. All right, last one, but this is a biggie. It's still over a month away, but we got to mention this.
Yeah.
Our pal Ecosynthetic, he's got his Ecosynthetic Fest Part 3, First Blood Part 2.
I love that
It's
name.
It's a 2-day affair in Atlanta, USA. And you ready for this? I'm going to rattle off all the artists.
Yeah, go for it.
We're talking about pretty much every Atlanta artist and then some. We've got Street Cleaner, Protector 101, Vampire Stepdad, Starfarer, Frisky Monkey, Acid Gambit, Unholy Rat King, System 96, Glitch Black, Gregorio Franco, Watch Out for Snakes, Finite Automata, Neuron Spectre, Into the Void, Wraith Walker, Ghost Host, and Electronic Warbear. And somehow I have a feeling you might sneak one or two more in.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Ecosynthetic Fest, Part 3. Dun, dun, dun.
First Blood, Part 2. I love that.
November 8th and November 9th in Atlanta.
Like who? I want to find out the person that came up with that name. I just want to shake their hand because that is the best. I can't get over it. It's great, and the cover art's fantastic too.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
All right. So,
all right.
What do we got next?
All right. So I alluded to this earlier. Darful celebrated birthday on Monday, so he's fresh on the scene, and fresh to the synth fam. And this guy just came out of nowhere. He's got 2 tracks on Spotify, and both are amazing synthwave, and his vocals are great. So he hails from Chesterfield, England, and as I said, he's got 2 releases on Spotify. I think one of his tracks was featured on Karen's show this week.
Very nice.
So we're gonna play it again.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so let's listen to his most recent single. This is "You Make Me Feel Alive" by Darfools here on Nightride FM.
I can kind of envision one person with a lot of machines. They might rely heavily on electronics, tapes.
Open highway, I'll chase my dreams. Lift the darkness, these beautiful scenes. Keep on breathing, you'll start to find the sky is clearing, leave the past behind. You make me feel alive. You make me feel so high. You make me feel alive. You make me feel so high. My heart is racing, that won't slow me down. Pushing harder, I can't stop now. Daytime's faded, the red mist has gone. The stars are shining, falling down on me. You make me feel alive. You make me feel so high. You make me feel alive. You make me feel so high. As I near the horizon, I see my future again. My demons are fading. I see my future again.
right, there it is. You Make Me Feel Alive. Great tune right there. Very, very nice. I like that one. Good vocals.
Karen, oh yeah. Karen added them to her, Synthwave Princes?
Oh, very nice.
Playlist? Yeah.
I didn't know she had a princess. Princess?
Princes, yeah.
The way I said it sounded like princess.
Yeah.
It's really kind of the same word. Depends on how you say it, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, but nobody wants to see the Prince Bride.
It's true. Ugh. Ruins the whole movie. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do some shout-outs. Shout-outs. Who do we got? Who's cool out there to shout out to?
You know what? Let's do a shout-out to Titan Project.
Yay!
It's two guys. They have made some great vocal synthwave, and now they're like churning out a couple of instrumentals as well, and they've got stuff in the works, including some really big news, but I'm not allowed to say anything.
Ooh.
So shout out to Titan.
Good stuff. And they just played that on Karin's show, right?
Yep.
Very nice. All right, so I wanted to send my next shout out to my main man, Alpha Chrome Yayo, who, you know, he definitely has been just kicking ass lately with all his music, but of course we cannot forget that he did that amazing stuff that you're even listening to right now. The background music that we play for the shows, he just pumped that out over the summer. Just amazing stuff. And we can't thank him enough for just being the cool dude that he is. I mean, just an awesome dude. He was hanging out at a coffee shop. I was talking with him today and just chatting about.
He is awesome.
Yeah, just stuff. He's a good dude. So shout out to
Speaking of Alpha Chromeo, we got to throw a shout out to his partner in crime, Danny Madigan.
Yee.
Because the two of them worked on that last EP, Grange Weird. Danny's awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I gotta throw a shout out to Forever Synth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob Dyson over there gifted me Bart Graff's latest album. So thank you, Rob.
Wow, nice. Very nice job. All right. So I want to send this quick shout out to Ace Marino, my main man. We're trying to get him on to the show too. So we would love to see some Ace all up in here talking about his giant flamingo and his feel-good music. So hopefully we can work that out, get him on the show. Maybe.
Yeah.
What you got? What's next?
Well, let's see. I wanted to show a shout out to Brixton Accidental from Seattle. Big synth fan. And I also want to do a shout out to Saphira V, who's in our Nightride FM chat channel right now. Oh, hi, it's Saphira.
Super shout out.
She's teasing me with her Laserpunk t-shirt. Damn it.
Yeah, we got Arctic Mega Defender there. The bed.
Yeah. We're both wearing our Arctic Mega Defender hoodies.
It's getting late.
That's how we roll, yeah. One more shout out.
All right.
To Synth Bunny.
Synth Bunny.
Yeah. Likes to throw some likes and retweets and shares. Big Synthwave fan on Twitter. And I believe Instagram too.
There it is. So super shout outs to you guys. We got a tune. What do you think? One more tune? Two more tunes? What do you think, Jules?
We got two more tunes.
Yeah, we'll throw two more tunes on. What do we got up here now?
All right, so I'll rattle this one off. This track is from an artist out of Peoria, Illinois, named Earthshifter. And this track is called Love Again from Earthshifter here on Nightride FM.
Leave me out of the fire, keep me alive in the flame.
was Earth Shifter with Love Again. Great vocals on that.
Yeah.
I love that.
When you showed me, we were playing this song. Like, wow. It just came out today, I think.
Yeah. I was actually just talking with him in chat too. He had mentioned the singer, I believe. I kind of caught the chat as kind of a half read it, and I think she's in another band too, which I was checking out. And she's got a very Stevie Nicks meets Haim kind of sound, and man, that's just knocking down my door. Good stuff, man. Very good.
We gotta throw shout outs to everybody who's in the chat channels listening to the show right now.
Absolutely.
And that includes obviously Saphira V, whose birthday it is tomorrow.
Yep.
And we've got Polemic Heart in the chat channels. We've got our roving reporter Vosto, who's I think it's like 6 a.m. for him now.
Something like that, yeah.
Poor guy. We've got Snuggles, who just joined.
Yay,
Hi,
Snuggles.
Yeah. And the Institute, he's in the chat listening as well.
Yeah.
We've got Z, of course, on all the platforms.
He's ubiquitous.
Yeah, you can't escape him. And over in the mixer, we've got CODA7, who joins us pretty much weekly, so thank you for that. And Aqua Night Shots? Yes, hello.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, we've got Vaso's over in mixer as well.
Nice. He's ubiquitous.
Yeah, and of course Z's over there as well.
Of course. All right. So very nice. And of course we went to do we have any more?
Gingerferno over in the mixer.
Oh, nice. Can't forget it.
Yeah.
That one.
All right.
Very nice. All right.
I think you should kick it over to our Patreon.
Let's kick it over to our Patreon, because let me tell you something. We work really hard over here at Nightride.fm to put together the amazing shows that we can. Some are a little less amazing, but we do our best over here at the State of Synth. And we do want to thank the people that have been supporting our station, supporting our shows. Of course, we have Artyom Props, who may or may not be over in the mixer right now. But yeah, shout out to them. Dynamite Stranger, shout out to them as well. Fixed Neon, always big supporters of Nightride FM. In Excedra, another amazing artist. And Pattern Shift, another amazing artist too, along with his book. Great stuff, super duper sci-fi. You'll love it. It's on Spotify as well. Xeon B.
Yeah, Xeon B.
So, very nice. We do thank you very much for supporting us. Again, we work really hard. We are a completely independently owned radio station. That means we are not owned by the man. We are not pay to play. If you want to get your song heard, we gotta like it. That's the only thing that you need to do. You don't have to slide us any cash unless you want to support our station. That's always a nice thing to do. And you can help us remain an independent listener supporter by considering our Patreon. You can get our shout out crew for as little as $1 a month. That's it. Get you in the door. Get in the shout out crew. So you can just head over to patreon.com/NightRideFM. And of course, if you have a hot scoop or if you have some cool music to share, you can always give us a shout out at our email address anytime at tipline@nightride.fm. So once again, my name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fox.
And of course, our special thanks go out to our very special Finnish guests, Levinsky and Millenium Falck. Stay up well past 4 a.m. to join us. Man.
It was such a privilege.
It was so much fun. Man, it was so good. But of course, we'd like to thank all of our listeners for tuning in as well, because you make the chat rooms come alive. That's the way that we love it. We love a fully live show, and that's the way we are going to keep it. And we do need to play you out. And I tell you what, since we have these two gentlemen in the room, surprise, let's play a little fresh track from Vosto and Polemic Heart. And they have the album coming out, Vosto's album. It is coming out very, very soon, but you can pre-order it right now on Bandcamp. And this is the one that he did with Joey. This is a great, great track entitled Coming Home. And it is a premiere, once again, brought to you from all of us at Nightride.fm. Remember to be kind, rewind, and good night.
Good night.